Hope everybody's having a good start to their day or end of their day, or maybe it's midday.
Yeah.
All right. So, how did Heat 1 go, Darren, for you?
I thought it went well. I think I did about 100 profiles. That's dated,
Uh-huh.
located, sourced. So I
Nice.
found that all the profiles that I was finding without locations didn't seem to have dates, or they didn't seem to have sources. So it's like I was doing the whole stuff.
All right. That's great.
But the new suggestions, the 142, 143, 141 that Alice set up for us and put in the link of this video, they are a godsend.
Awesome.
They were so helpful.
That's great. That's exciting.
Yeah.
All right. So it looks like we have, let me just double check the score sheet here. We have 40 people participating that have participated so far, and we have over 1,300 profiles that got locations added. So great job, everybody.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's really exciting. Just think.
Well, that's just Heat 1 and part of Heat 2.
Yeah. Yep.
And then, of course, Heat 3, you got all the Americans and Canadians.
It'll be interesting to see how much gets done. I heard somebody say that it was a little easier than date diving, more like sourcing, how long it took to do one. So I thought that was interesting. So I'm looking forward to get starting this morning. Yeah. So how are you finding? You said you were using the report. There's also the link on the space page. I was just going to share if you use WikiTree Plus to do a search. Let me just upsize this for you guys. So you can put in the search. If you just click the link, it'll open up for you. And I just changed region to New York for this search. And it's looking for a specific decade. So that's one way you can go about it. If you want to look for profiles that have at least I think it has a birth, it has a death or marriage, but no birth location. Another way you can do it, if you'd like, is you could look for location profiles within your CC7 that's missing the death location, or you can change this to birth location. So that's just another way to kind of search for something to work on.
Yeah.
Just wanted to share that.
Yeah, I did a couple that way. I did most of mine for the 143 suggestion.
Yeah, those suggestions are really nice. And they are linked everywhere for y'all, but they are on the main space page. Alesh put in the table here for you. So it is broken down by century. Makes it a little easier to narrow in on the century you'd be more comfortable with, if you like. So check those out. You can see there's quite a few that need done. So if you're interested in keeping going with this, the Locators Challenge is done each month. And check that out. Help us, improve the tree by adding locations, kind of keep going on it.
Yeah.
And then if you have any questions, be sure to go out to the G2G post and ask your questions there. I think we only had one question so far, so that's great. We didn't have any questions for the cross country connecting because I think everybody's pretty used to connecting.
Yeah, but Lisa did a has a question about looking just is a birth or death location. It's any location, isn't it?
Yeah, it's any if there's a missing location out there and you add a location, whichever one you're adding, it counts.
Yeah. And Amanda made a good point that it has to have a source for that location.
Yeah, and if you're estimating a location, be sure to add a research note about the fact that it's an estimate and how you arrived at that estimated location, because even a country would be better than blank. So, but be sure to share how you're arriving at that estimate for others. And if you've searched like Ancestry for a death record or family search for a death record, add that in there too, so others don't spend the time to go there when they come upon the profile later.
Yeah.
And yes, Lisa, use the tracker. This is if you forget to use the tracker, you can always go back to the profile that you worked on. Let me go ahead and show how to do that real quick. So if you go to the profile you worked on, the profile ID menu has as its first option on an ancestor profile, the challenge tracker as an option. So just click that, and then you can do the selecting of the WikiGames long distance locating. And also, if you'd like to know how many you're doing, you could also at the same time select the locators challenge, so that you can see how many you've done if you check the scoreboard. So it's just a little tip.
Yes.
I love having that challenge tracker button available from the menu. That's great.
Yeah, it's helpful.
Yeah. And then, I wanted to share, I updated the WikiGames selfies page. So now we have a table of the selfies that have been added so far this year. If you want to upload your photo to the space page, it's all these links are in the video description for this video and all the videos. And then here's the G2G post where you can post your photo and share what you're working on, share what team you're working on. It's great. Love seeing everybody's smiling faces.
Yep, definitely good.
Yeah.
Plus, you've got to try and get Snowflake to want to have a photo taken. And put her up. Yeah, she's currently asleep next to me.
Aw. Oh, and Amanda does make a good point. If you're doing the 16 for 16, when you go to the tracker, click the WikiGames, but also Locators Challenge too, but only for births. Okay, I didn't realize that. Thanks for sharing, Amanda. I appreciate.
Yeah.
Oh, and she's one of my team members. Go, Magnificent Magnolias. Will we get a sweep for gold?
Yeah. Yeah, well, what is it? I think the Charming Chestnut's got a bronze and 2 silvers.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. Julia says she's missed yesterday, but she's raring to do for today and a bit of long distance locating. That's great.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, Vicky, a team captain for the Conifers. Go Collaborative Conifers. And I just wanted to say thank you to all of our team captains, which Darren is the captain of the Charming Chestnuts. Thank you for stepping up to be a team captain and coordinate for us. It's been really helpful to have y'all.
Yeah. But yeah, I must say it's amazing. Like when you go through a challenge like this, and you find a profile, and it's like, okay, why is that familiar? I found one guy who one of the areas in Auckland was named after.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Then another family, I was adding locations, and it's like one of the locations came up for an island, a private island in Auckland, and it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. We've got
Yeah,
that family on
that is
WikiTree.
neat. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't want to take too much more time. Does anybody have any other questions? Or Darren, is there anything you wanted to share?
No, just good luck for Heat 3. Good luck for the people who are still working in Heat 2.
All right. All right. Well, let's see how much we can do. The next LiveCast is at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. That's our almost there check-in with y'all. So tune back in for that. We'd love to see how you guys are all doing. And thank you for tuning in to this one. We'll see you around the tree, and we'll see you hopefully at 2 o'clock. Bye.
Bye.